Hi, now I am at Ibis Paint X painting software, and I'm going to paint a sketch of a tree with a sky on the back and some bushes near the front. I'm going to lower down the opacity of the sketch, and then on the color folder, this is where I'm going to paint all of the sky color, the tree color, and all of the bushed colors. And so first let's select our sky color, which is this blue, and it's very saturated. I want to kind of lower the saturation to about here, and I'm going to paint the base color for the sky. So the mid horizon line is about here, about at the mid of the canvas. And now I'm going to slightly choose a brighter color and paint in. And I'm going to choose a more bright color and paint. And then the most brightest white, so I make the white to be the light to be glowing near the center point of the canvas. And so I can use the transparent watercolor mixer brush, and I color pick, and I'm going to mix the sky color to make a gradient. Zoom in a little bit. Gotta pick the in between color and paint. And gotta pick here, paint. that would be the sky. Add folder, and I'm going to group this layer as sky. Name sky, and add layer, and I'm going to choose the round brush off and paint in. I'm going to select the purple base color, use bucket tool, and turn on the sketch a little bit, and then paint in the base color for the tree. So I am going to turn off the tree sketch, go back to the tree layer, and then lower brush to about 2 pixel, and brush in the edge a little bit, because the edge, if I zoom in, it has very rough edge. So 2, 3. Okay, let's try the blur tool to about 5 opacity, and zoom out. So you can see, let's try 10. It kind of like blur the edge, but it will like somehow this have a different opacity on the color on the edge, which I think the smudge tool might work better. So I go here, smudge. Yeah, so it's more like kind of a sharp blur, but I think I want kind of very clean outline for the tree, for the edge. So I'm going to use the round brush and just redraw, just make the edge a bit more sharp edge. Now it has very like jagged lines, so I'm going to just color a bit more on the side. paint in the shadows. I'm going to make the shadow about this, and paint the most darkest side here. Then I'm going to also paint along this side, and then erase. So I'm going to think about how much the shadows should be at which places, and so it will have like all under here. Like it very thick, and then it goes very thin down as it goes downwards. And so I am going now going to paint the area where it's not going to hit by light that much, so to increase the about increase it to about, this is 34, this is about 20, and then this will be our like second dark color. Going to paint. let's go back to our base color and going to increase our light color back here, and I'm going to straight away paint the light parts around here near the top. Zoom in back here, and then back here and here. Okay, and then maybe some over on this top. Now I'm going to select a much more brighter color, more white, and lower the opacity and paint some more bright. I'm going to blend the edge a little bit more. Control, select, yeah. Smudge tool. Going to mix the edge a little bit. Let's use transparent or the color mix. edge, smudge, full opacity, smudge here. I can also select the round brush, make it about 2 opacity, color pick this color, make it a bit more slightly bright, and then brush in some, and then just follow the lines and brush in some texture, some straight lines. Color pick this, make it more black, full opacity. Here, and about 3. Color pick this one, make a bit more dark. And then I'm going to smudge and smudge the lines a bit more so it doesn't appear too sharp. And now for the final effect, new layer, and change this to add, and I'm going to select a purple, very bright purple for the highlights. So let's start paint the light, make about 2%. There's light here to over there, and some light here and less over there. And some light there. put some light here, reduce, put some light, about 5. Going to erase a little bit on the edge, or use the smudge tool and smudge. Yeah. Now go add folder and name this tree. And for the final effect, I'm going to make the bush. I select the bush brushed, and the bush color is towards there, near the blue side, and the darkest is here. And let's draw the so I can start to draw the bush round, and then alpha lock, go to airbrush, and then select the bright color, and then airbrush in, select the dark color, and airbrush in, and then remove the alpha lock, go to the brush again, choose a very dark color, about 20. Here is our dark, and then here about 30. Here to about 40 above, and then color pick, make smaller, mix up a little bit. Make very bright. And then put some very dark pushed on the front, new layer. And then maybe erase. And then select brighter color, and then make a circular, and then select here, erase some, and then pin some back in. Like that, are some that can see through the roots. And I am almost finished for the final adjustment at adjustment. Let's try color balance. Let's go with red. Okay, I think because more red is good. Let's see green, purple, no, this zero, and then blue. I think towards the yellow is good. The yellow was, yeah, so the yellow will support the green. The blue go towards the yellow and then a bit to the green, and then add adjustment to hue saturation, increase a bit to about 5, and that is our finished painting.